What is up, you guys? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. In today's video, we're going to be doing something completely different than anything I've ever done on the channel before. I'm going to be doing a day in the life of Gary Vee, essentially following his daily routine. It's currently the night before, and I want to run over a few parameters before we go ahead and jump right into this thing. First and foremost, online it said that Gary Vee wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. to do a morning workout. So tomorrow, I will have my alarm set for like 4:45. We're going to wake up at 5 a.m. We're going to go get that morning workout in. Also, it said that Gary Vee doesn't eat throughout the day to conserve time. So for tomorrow, I will not be eating either until the evening time, so around 6 or 7. And lastly, every day is completely planned out for Gary Vee. So for tomorrow, I have every single minute, every single hour is booked up with tasks that are Gary Vee-esque. I'm going to be following all that tomorrow, and we are going to live a day in the life of Gary Vee. So I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep, and I'll see you guys bright and early.
You got your perspective. I just want to be happy. Don't you want to be happy?
Good morning, guys. We are out here. It's 5:20 currently. I'm not really sure what Gary Vee's preferred method of training is, whether that be cardio or weight training. I'm gonna do a run around here. But hey, look, we're out here. 5:20, sun's not even up yet, baby. Yeah, let's get this run in. So morning run complete. It's about 6:15 now. We did a little bit over 3 miles. I'm gonna throw up a screenshot on the screen of how long it took me. Now, the reason it took me so long was because I was trying to set up running shots. Thumbs up for the attempt at the running shots. I would have just gone to the gym, but I'm pretty sure it's still closed. Let's get back, get showered up, and start the day. 7 a.m. check-in. We got our morning workout in, showered up. Now we're about to start the day. As you can see, we got the Gary Vee beanie on. You guys remember when Gary Vee used to wear the beanie all the time?
That's how I sleep. The reason I wear a beanie is because on the flight, I cover my eyes. That's why I wear it in the summer too.
I had to bust out the beanie for extra productivity. So today's agenda is laid out by the hour, by the minute, by the second. We have to be as productive as possible. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., we're gonna engage with people who engage with our content.
You've got to become religious about your audience. Guys, honestly, straight up, if you're sitting in the crowd right now, it's unacceptable for you not to reply to the comments you get on your content.
So I'm going to go through my YouTube comments, as well as I'm going to go and manage some of my Facebook ads and kind of answer any messages that I have lingering. First hour of the Gary Vee workday. Let's get it. Beanie Squad check-in. I gotta tell you, man, this thing is sending the productivity through the roof. I can see now why Gary Vee loved it so much. In that first hour, we answered a bunch of YouTube comments. I went in, answered some Instagram DMs as well. The next thing I did was check on my Facebook ads. I actually scheduled a quote for tomorrow, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. In the next hour, the goal is to do content creation. So Gary Vee is constantly pushing TikTok.
Let me tell you why for everybody TikTok matters.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my older YouTube videos, which have that satisfying work content in them. I'm going to chop them up so that way they can be put into TikTok and Instagram. I'll be sure to include one of them in this video. Next on the Gary Vee Day agenda, I have a conference call with one of my business partners, to which afterwards we're going to be hopping on another call with a company that we're going to be working with, and they're going to be demoing a software that we're going to be implementing. So a lot of big things in motion. Let's go ahead and hop on these calls and take care of some business. 1 o'clock check-in. I just got off all my calls. Everything went perfectly. Haven't eaten yet today. This hat is just making me productive. It's making me not hungry. I gotta tell you, I think that beanies are the secret to Gary Vee's success. I'm not positive on that, but what I'm about to do is I'm about to chop up some footage. I have a collab that I'm gonna be doing later on this evening. We're gonna be recording the audio for it. So I'm gonna chop up that footage. I also have a podcast that I'm gonna be doing later on. So I'm probably gonna work on writing out some questions, as well as I have a few other calls to make. And I'm working on a big project with another YouTuber, and I'm gonna be doing a conference call with him, and I'm gonna let you guys in on that conference call so you guys can see what we're working on. So let's get back to work. Stay busy. Keep it going, baby.
So going forward, I'm going to do a little bit of commentary over what's going on. I figured that these sped up parts with the music behind them was kind of getting a little bit redundant. So in this portion of the video, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be doing a collab later on in the day. So right now, I'm just chopping all the footage for the collab. In this second portion, you guys are going to see me doing some outreach. I'm going to be sending out some emails. Also did a few calls. I recorded a call section earlier on in the video, so I didn't really want to record the calling again. I figured that might get a little redundant as well. So we're just outreaching to collab with other creators, as well as outreaching to some companies to try to get some sponsorships. Gary Vee is real big on reaching out to people to collaborate, hopping in the DMs, stuff like that. So I've been doing a lot of that through email as well as through Instagram.
Hustling 24/7 on the Instagram DM. It is the 2017 opportunity.
In this portion, you guys are going to see me talk with Will. He is another YouTube creator. Be sure to check out his channel, The Financial Wolf. Me and him have been working on a project that's a drop shipping product that we're actually going to be doing together. We call it the Wi-Fi Coaster. Basically, just enables you to connect to Wi-Fi using the NFC in your phone. So if you guys want to check that out, I will leave a link for it down in the description, but I'm also going to include some of the video footage of what we spoke about in this call.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi Coaster is a really cool product, and we're going to be targeting both business owners and homeowners to see which one works better in terms of sale conversions. And we're going to be starting to run Facebook ads for the product soon, so hopefully that goes pretty well.
Do you want to discuss what we're going to do as far as the Facebook ads, kind of test things out?
So for the Facebook ads, we actually hired a freelancer on Fiverr, and I know that kind of seemed pretty sketchy, but we're going to try it out. We paid him $95, and if they can set up some profitable ads for us, that would be awesome. And if not, then we're going to have to keep problem solving and hopefully, find some ads that are profitable for us.
So after the call with Will, you guys are seeing me prepare some questions for the podcast I was about to go on. Every time I do a podcast, I like to prepare about 20 to 25 questions. Obviously, dead air within a podcast is the worst part. And I like to have some really, really good questions because there's a lot of things going on while you're doing the podcast. You're trying to keep up with the comment section because I do all my podcast live, so I can bring the commenters' questions into the podcast, as well as I'm trying to listen to what the person is saying, and then I'm trying to keep track of where the conversation is going. So having that list of questions there in front of me just gives me a little bit of a crutch to lean on in case I forget the next question or I need another point to talk on.
What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is the Forever Self-Employed podcast. In today's video, I have an experienced eBay reseller. It goes by the name of Jeffrey. He's a YouTube channel called Flip and Profit.
So here, as you guys can see, we're just going through the podcast. I'm going to try to leave a link for this down below as well. Basically, my buddy Jeffrey, he runs a YouTube channel called Flip and Profit. I'll try to leave a link for his channel down below as well. I'm now noticing that I have a ton of links that I need to leave in this video because I also included my buddy Tim O'Laughlin. We do some painting content here on the channel. He also has a YouTube channel. I figured I'd have him join in on this podcast because he also has some eBay reselling experience, and it was a really good podcast. We talked about a bunch of things within that eBay reselling space, and actually my last question was, is eBay reselling as easy as Gary Vee makes it look?
Is it as easy to do eBay reselling as Gary Vee makes it look?
I mean, when you got 16 people working in the background, I'm sure it is probably easy for them. Seriously, to go out and find that stuff, it really is that easy. Once you teach yourself how to research items, just go out and look. You'll find something that's worth money, and it'll blow your mind.
Late afternoon check-in. Man, we've done a lot since the last check-in. The last thing on the agenda is we need to do the collab with Aaron. So right now we're about to hop on a stream call and record the audio for the collab, and then I'll have to edit that, put it up, edit the metadata, and do a thumbnail for it. But after that, we'll be done. Gary Vee challenge day. Man, it's been super crazy, but probably one of the most productive days that I've had in a while. So super thankful that I did this. And yeah, let's keep it going. let's finish it out strong.
So earlier on in the video, you guys saw me chopping up that footage. That was actually some of Aaron's pressure washing footage. I do these collabs where I use other people's footage and basically kind of interview them. So in this particular video, me and Aaron are going to be going over how to start a pressure washing business with no money. And I'm going to include just a couple short little clips just so you guys can see, especially for the people who are already subscribed to my channel, kind of see how I do these and a little bit of the behind the scenes on how these go. So
what is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. In today's video, I'm joined with my buddy Aaron. We're going to be talking about how to start a pressure washing business with no money.
I just refuse to go down with the ship. You know, and I know there's probably a lot of guys out there in that situation, and this could be their way out of that. I'm living proof that it can be your way out of that. It can be your way onto other ventures and other things if you're willing to go through those hard phases.
Gonna be my Gary V Day wrap up. I just finished up my video collab. Still needs to be edited, but I'll probably wake up early tomorrow to do it. Today's been a very productive day. We got a ton of stuff done. Obviously, having my day planned out the way that Gary V does just allows for so much more productivity. Waking up earlier in the morning and getting that morning workout in also set the tone for my day. So I had a lot of energy throughout the day. Not eating helped me sustain my focus. So I gotta say, Gary Vee's definitely onto something with this way of doing his days. Going forward, I'm trying to implement some of the same things into my day-to-day. I'm gonna try to start waking up earlier and getting that morning workout in because I think it's just a great kickstarter for the day. So got a ton of stuff done today. If you guys made it this far in the video, comment down below, Beanie Gang, and I will hashtag you a real one. I will say the one thing that I learned from this entire endeavor, probably the only downside, was my girlfriend was a little upset that I didn't spend more time with her. I didn't even have dinner with her because I was working on a video. So it's probably one of the downsides of doing this day-to-day style of living, less time with loved ones, but you can always fit that in. So anyway, my name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.
I literally want to die instead of fail. Die. Death. Over. I do not know how to live in life. I do not know how to live in life. Live in life with an L in business on my resume.